How to edit like Azpect in Premiere Pro. I have a list of 7 things I want to explain, so let's get into it. For the first effect, we're gonna add yeah behind the chicken. We're gonna copy the part where the chicken is not moving. That's ideally. If it moves, you can rotoscope it in After Effects or mask it out frame by frame in Premiere Pro. If it's not moving, you can just copy and zoom in. And we are gonna mask out the chicken. You're gonna have to do it pretty precisely, because if it's not gonna be perfect, then it's gonna look really bad. Okay, change mask photo to 0. I mean, that's pretty much what you do 99% of the time. So now we're gonna have to write E, and I'm gonna use another danger font that you can download on thefont.com. And we're gonna place it between these, so it's behind the chicken but in the shot. We're gonna change it to like blue, more like light blue, and we're gonna blur the shadow a little bit. Yeah, let's go to the start. We gotta center align the text, and we're gonna select source text toggle animation. We're gonna go 2 frames, and we're gonna add E every 2 frames until we're satisfied. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted. So now we're gonna add proc amp. We're gonna select hue. We're gonna go and we're gonna make it 2 times. I think you can do whatever you want. Just yeah. Now we're gonna add zoom shake and gentle shake, and we're gonna make it zoom in. So it changes the color. It's shaking. That's okay. Now we're gonna add an adjustment layer on top of the part where there's yeah, and we're gonna add rotation shake. You can download all these shakes on the internet. I have them for so long that I don't even remember where I got them, but if you search for shake presets for Premiere Pro, you're gonna find those, and they're very useful. Now I have this, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. So for this effect, we're gonna make a village appear right here. So I have this recording, and I suddenly stop. Then we make a freeze frame here, so that's not moving at all. And I only managed to find like a villager and a cat on the internet. So I went to Minecraft and I took a bunch of screenshots of village things, and I masked them out, and we have an iron golem, hay bales, and houses. You have to reposition this so that it looks good in the terrain. If you have to, you can mask a hill out. For example, if we wanted to put this house behind that hill, we would have to copy this and put a mask like that. And now if we put anything in between, I don't know why this hay bales, yeah, we can put them behind that hill. Yeah, and what Azpect did as well, we're gonna recreate it with an adjustment layer. We're gonna put it on top again. We're gonna put transform effect on, and we're gonna select shutter angle 180 because it's smooth, and we're gonna zoom in with rotation just a little bit. Yeah, and we're gonna make it zoom in for the whole thing. And now we're just gonna select everything that we put as a village, and we're gonna click Ctrl D. It applies cross dissolve so it appears and then disappears. And yeah, that's it. In these videos, around 85% of you guys are not subscribed. We're trying to hit 1000 subs by the end of the year, and it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed. Thank you. Now back to the video. So for this effect, you're gonna have to copy the video, then put Alt key on the bottom one. Then you're gonna have to mask out the leaves. Make sure to put the mask in Alt key. Then you're gonna put a white color matte on the bottom and add strobe effect on the top clip. You can download strobe effect in basically any Premiere Pro preset pack. So here, the first thing that you want to do is use red color matte to make a shape of the eyes of the character. Then you're gonna have to add strobe light effect and set it to these settings, so it's flashing like that. Then you're gonna add proc amp and set hue to change throughout the whole clip. Then use HSL secondary to remove every single color except of the yellow. Full guide is in this video, so if you want to learn, go watch after this one. Then you're gonna mask out the window and copy the clip, so there are two clips on the timeline. Add an overlay in between and set it to either screen or lighten. That's optional, but it looks better when you add like a glitch effect. I use this. Here, add a directional blur. Make blur length go up to 45 and then stay like that for a second and make it go back to 0. In that time, set direction to make a full spin. Go from 0 to 1 time. Make direction change faster at the beginning using these dots and lines. And your montage is gonna be ready. This is more of an idea than a technique or effect. So if I say blaze, gas, piglin, or perhaps impulse, battle bus, pump. You see, when something appears, there's a sound effect. You have to work on that yourself. Just remember to keep these sounds short and not too loud. We have the shot where I find diamonds, and we're gonna cut when we want the glowing to start. Now we're gonna go to Lumetri color panel, and we're gonna go to HSL secondary. Now we just gotta select every color of diamond. Now we're gonna increase brightness to maximum and set blur to around 10. Now we're gonna move the color a little bit to the green side, not too much. We don't want it to look like this. We're gonna add cross dissolve so it starts glowing. If you see any parts where it's not glowing, you can always add. Now we're gonna add VR glow, and we're gonna set it to 0.3. So yeah, now we wanna mask the place where the diamonds are, and set mask feather to a lot. And yeah, that's it. The thing here is that when I repeat a word, it's changing a font. Watch. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. So you have to obviously put your text in the same spot with fonts that are pretty much the same size. The change isn't big, but you can see that it has changed. Obviously put it on when you say subscribe, or like any other word. By the way, you should subscribe. That's already cool. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a black color matte. We're gonna put it at the bottom, and let's put crop. Now let's crop out the text. Let's make sure that it's always in. It's not in perfectly here, so we're just gonna do that, and it looks just fine with others. Now let's copy that to the bottom. Let's add Gaussian blur. Here you can do whatever you want. You can change the opacity down. Yeah, that looks cool. We can nest everything together, and we're gonna add wave warp. It's similar to the one we did in the first Fearless editing tutorial. And yeah, that's the effect. But that's basically an idea. You can edit it however you want. that's how I did it. The last thing is storytelling. Azpect is really good at it. So let's say I have a game plan. We're gonna land at the log jam, we're gonna get all the mats we need, we're gonna build a skybase, no one's gonna notice, the last guy is not gonna know what to do, and he's gonna die in storm. See what I did there? Try putting that in your videos and people are gonna more likely stay till the end of the video because they know what to expect.
This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this?